touchdown. LaDainian Tomlinson, 63 yards. And the Dolphins put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Allen hit. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. So problems there on the return. Very costly. Not what you need when you've just surrendered the lead.
Not at all, because this now has a chance to really snowball on them quickly. Their offense was on the sidelines talking about getting on the field and getting that score back.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A give to LaDainian, the gun. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Here's Wilson to throw. And that'll be incomplete. I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but maybe circle this play, because if they get the stop and hold them to a field goal here, that's a pretty good job. They're already down on the scoreboard.
A stop now would be vital for them, because it could save them from having to do it multiple times later in the game in order to either get back into it or maybe have a chance to win.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown! George Kittle, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins add 6 to their lead. Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead on 2 more. That right there makes up for that missed extra point they had after the first score.
Yeah, they went ahead and got back to level by going for 2 and having the normal amount of points, so that works out pretty well for them. And if you're the kicker, don't worry about it too much. Now they've got back to where they want to be, they'll try it out there for the next one.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. Able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
Led his team to one of the best regular seasons in the NFL last season, but really elevated his play during the postseason, and once again was a monster in the Super Bowl. He's led his team to at least 11 wins in each of the last 3 seasons. He didn't expect this year to be any different.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And this one called in. Again, it's Hooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Here's Allen. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. When you're down early, how do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game. Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Throwing is Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Hurts. And he went nowhere. Well, he backwards, back to the 33. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Here's Hurts to throw. Allen here on the screen. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Boy, that one was well read defensively. And this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive, because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Austin Hooper, 27 yards. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. Oh, look at the catch here by the veteran Fitzgerald. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down. From the gun, it's Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Tomlinson. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Wilson. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
And the Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. From the 20, here's second down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to the ground, this time with Tomlinson. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. LaDainian Tomlinson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins go up by 2 touchdowns. CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
Defensively, certainly not fooled there. Play started at the 2, and he was tackled at the 2.
That has to feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the 2-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty ramped up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold.
First down, Packers.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Cameron Bynum. Down to the 10. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way to the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy made the play. He gets the points. But it really was a group effort, wasn't it?
He's got it at the 10. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add two more onto their lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Packers offense now. They get ready to head back onto the field. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
And attempted a deep ball there, and they didn't get it. But boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. Oh, able to avoid him. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 19 yards. And a Packer first down.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Hurts fumbles it. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Throw over the middle, he finds Williams. 3rd and 8. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. Caught on the left side, Fitzgerald. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now a 2nd and 2. Now Wilson. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
This time they stay on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Tomlinson again, a first down carry. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Packer offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
They keep it on the ground. Allen again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, it's Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 38. Play action. Here's Hurts. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. They'll drop the throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll try and run the option. Oh, great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
First down.
Now Allen. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. 2nd down and 8.
The 11-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jalen Hurts taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Packers are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. A 10-play drive that time. And in the end, the finishing touch, an 11-yard run. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead. It's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime. They sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
It's caught inside the 25. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. It's a big play there for Miami. 48 yards.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
And this play still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
Brings up second and goal at the 8-yard line.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Jake Ferguson from 8 yards out. And the Dolphins have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
36, Packers 14.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
First and 10.
Green Bay's offense ready to go again. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
They go play action with Hurts. And a quick throw here that's complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Now a carry for Allen. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. The Packers on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he will make it back to the line of scrimmage, but that is all. 4th down coming up as we reach the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47.
47-yard line. It's a gain of 6. First down, Green Bay.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts fumbles it. And now this ball picked up by offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
And it's 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He'll try to do it himself. Now, a loose football. The ball comes out. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. And that's going to be incomplete.
He hasn't been sacked all game, and there's an example as to why. Evaded the pressure, got out of the pocket, but even with the extra time, it doesn't translate into a completion.
Running right, this is Tomlinson. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. 132 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick it up with Tomlinson. And they have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They go again to Tomlinson. Stopped in his tracks by Ahmad Gardner.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Give up the middle to Tomlinson. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. They go play action with Wilson. Oh, and that is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this has dropped it incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time has run out on this ball game. What a performance. All those points put on the board. And, Charles, it wasn't just by the offense. The defense put some points on the board as well. They were solid today.
Yeah, it was a complete effort to secure the win, and both sides of the ball made big plays. But how demoralizing is it when the opposing defense can take one all the way back against you? And that was the case here. That really sparked them to victory.
So that'll do it from here for Charles Davis and the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com/Madden. With that, we say good night from Chicago.